स्मार्ट हो रहा है इंडिया, जैसे इंडिया में बना एलिस्टा स्मार्ट एलईडी टीवी विद वर्ल्ड क्लास क्लैरिटी एंड अमेजिंग फीचर्स।
You mentioned like Asian Games are going to be much tougher than what you have faced earlier in your career. So, are the training sessions looking any different? Have they gotten harder for you?
Yes, actually, the last few months were really hard for me, not only me, the whole team, because we have been playing quite a number of tournaments and it was like continuous travel for me. For me, yeah, like it's something very different to not stay at home and just continuously travel so much. I think last 4 months I've been traveling a lot. And for a person like me, it's really difficult to stay away from home and keep traveling for like 4 months. And I think I've really worked hard. Okay, the performance in the tournaments were not as expected, were not up to the mark, but I've really gained good exposure. I played like 2-3 domestic events, and I did really well in the domestic events. I won a tournament as well, and that has given me a lot of confidence. And also in the international level, we played like quite a number of tournaments, which has given us a very good exposure. And the last month, just like few days back, we had the Asian Championships, which was just like the Asian Games, the same players and the same teams. So that tournament has given us a good view and a good exposure of how the Asian Games would be like. So that tournament was really tough. In the women teams, we lost in the quarters with Japan. And in the women's singles, I lost in the round of 64 with Itomima. Like I had a really tough draw, but it really gave me a good exposure. I got to play with the top athletes of the world, so it was really good. I got many things to learn, and then I could also come back and then do some training on specific aspects. And yeah, all these, it was very important for us to maintain our fitness, even though we were traveling a lot for the last 4 months. And I think I never wasted even a single day. Every day I was doing my fitness. My fitness trainer was also guiding me from Hyderabad, and we also had good support staff with the Indian team. So I think I've really maintained my fitness well. And initially my aim was to stay injury free, because I had so many tournaments for 4 months. So I think I'm fit enough now, and really prepared well for the tournament. And as a team, we are all confident. And yeah, the Indian women team is really very unique, because everybody has a unique style of play with different rubbers. So as a team, we are all really confident in going into Asian Games, and we'll try to just give our best, whatever might be the result, which is not in our hands, but our aim is just to give our best.
You were there at the Asian Championships and now going to the Asian Games. The top athletes of table tennis are from this continent. What were some of the techniques that you noticed in those top players that you would like to implement in yourself and in your training regime?
Yes, I think in Asia, the top athletes of the world are from Asia. So we have to face them in the Asian Games, Asian Championships. Like, we have no other option. So we have to be really well prepared. And we also had the Asian Championships, as I said. And to play with the Asians, we need to be really quick, because the Asians are really quick. They have really good reflexes on the court. So especially when we play with the Japanese or Chinese, we need to be really quick on the court. Our reflexes have to be really strong. So I try to mold my training in that way, where I can improve on my reflexes and fitness. And yeah, my fitness trainer was also working a lot on improving my movements, so that I'm quick on the court. And I done really good multi-ball training, so that I can be quicker on the court. So I think that's the most important for me when I am playing against the Asians. And I also use a different rubber on my back end. It's a defensive kind of rubber. So I've learned many good variations with that rubber, so that I can make the opponent move forward and backward and break their rhythm while playing. So it's just that I have to implement them on the court.
So we were talking about individuals and doubles. So talking about doubles, you and Diya Chitale would be pairing up for the Asian Games now. So,
Yes.
how is it playing with Diya? How are your playing styles? How do you both complement each other? Or how different are you both on the court?
Yes, like I've been playing with Dia for the last 1 year. It was just after the Commonwealth Games that we decided to pair up, and we've been playing a few international tournaments, and we also got to practice a little bit in the camps. We just had a national camp in Bangalore, and we just got to practice a few sessions. So I think our bonding has got really well now, and initially we found it a little bit difficult to get that coordination, but now it has got really good. It has got better, and in the like World Championships and Asian Championships, we faced world number one, the Chinese pair, and we played really well with them. It was a close match. Even though we couldn't win, but we really played well, and that has given us a lot of confidence and boost. So going into the Asian Games, we are well prepared. We really have a good bonding, and like on the court, it's we are quite opposite. Like I am really calm on the court, and whereas she's really aggressive on the court. And but I think we manage each other really well. We complement each other well, and during the game we advise each other well, and we're always supporting each other. So we have a really good bonding, and yeah.
And you mentioned that, and I've read it a lot too, and I've seen it a lot too, that you're really calm and composed on the court. Like whatever is
Yes.
happening, or no matter what's happening on the court, like Sreeja is just calm, composed, thinking, and just planning her next move. Where do you get it
Yeah.
from? How do you do it?
Basically, my nature is to stay really calm. I'm always calm, whether it's in my home, whether it's in the bedroom, or wherever I am. I just like to stay calm and silent. By nature, I'm very silent, so I think that also shows up in the court. And I don't like to, like, on while playing, yes, I have to be aggressive, but when I'm not playing, like I try to stay calm, composed, and just talk to myself, and then be with myself. That's it. So I think that's also helping me in my game.
Of course, and even when you're talking about that aggressiveness, it seems like a composed, planned aggressiveness that you're showing on the court too. So, and you mentioned too, like Dia's playing style is a little bit like aggressive, like she goes all out and everything, and you're a little composed and everything. So, how
Yes.
do you both complement each other on the court?
It's just that we support each other well. Whenever she wants to be aggressive, I advise her that okay, you be aggressive. You can shout. You can be yourself when you're playing. At the same time, whenever I want, like if we lose a point or something, I like to just stay calm, just think. Whereas there are other players who just like to show that on the court, but I just don't like to show that. So even if we lose a point, I want to stay calm. So that's what she tells me. She tells it's okay, no problem. But so that's how we complement each other. So whenever I want to stay calm, she just tells me it's okay, and she leaves me alone. But whenever she wants to stay aggressive, I support her in that way so that she's aggressive. So it's how we complement each other. And like the experience from all these tournaments has really helped us to improve on that.
And when talking about like multi-discipline tournaments, how big of a goal is the Olympics for you?
I think the Olympics is the ultimate goal for any sports person, and for me also, yes, winning an Olympic gold is the ultimate goal. But it's not going to come very easy. But like we are going really hard. I'm just going step by step. So for now, it's just the Asian Games, and then after this, we have again the international tournaments, and we have a domestic circuit, which is very important for the qualification of Olympic Games. And before that, we also have the World Team Championships. So if our team can make it to the quarterfinals, then we are through to the Olympics. Like the team can qualify for the Olympics, which is going to be the first time. So I think everybody is working really hard in their own way, and we are looking forward for the qualification of Olympic Games. But yes, for now it's the Asian Games.
Of course, of course, the Asian Games gold is in your mind. And of course, like qualification for Olympics and maybe participating in the Olympics is in your mind. But what are some of the other personal aims and goals that Sreeja has in her mind?
The main goal is to improve my world ranking. I'm at present I'm 85, but I want to get into the top 50 of the world and then gradually improve my world ranking in top 40, top 30. So yeah, the next aim is just to improve my world ranking and to just enjoy the sport, whatever might be the result. I just want to enjoy playing, and because sometimes I do feel very bad, I do feel homesick, I do feel like where am I going? Let me just stop everything. There are moments when I felt that, but I think the most important is to keep myself happy and throughout my sporting career. And yeah.
स्मार्ट हो रहा है इंडिया, जैसे इंडिया में बना एलिस्टा स्मार्ट एलईडी टीवी विद वर्ल्ड क्लास क्लैरिटी एंड अमेजिंग फीचर्स।